Hello friends and welcome back. Today I'm going to be covering something that's a bit tangential to religion, and that is, how did we get from Ardipithecus ramidus to fully human and all that it entails, including but not limited to religion. So let's go. I was going to make this a one-off, but there's just way too much information for one show. Therefore, I'm going to make it a series. This is about human evolution. If you want evolution in general, I highly recommend R. and Ra's Classification of Life series. This channel is generally about religion, but there are topics that are tangential to religion that are sometimes necessary for one to understand in order to understand what I am talking about. I do reference the human revolution, and so that is why I'm doing the series. The modern human behavioral repertoire appeared 40,000 to 50,000 years ago, and indications thus far place elements as arising in Africa. In addition, anatomically modern humans evolved in Africa about 50,000 to 100,000 years ago. The last common ancestor of humans and chimpanzees lived 5 to 6 million years ago. This is based on estimated rates of genetic differences evolving. The oldest hominid fossils found to date are about 4.4 million years old and belong to Australopithecus ramidus. The initial sample of this species has a mix of human-like and chimpanzee-like features. The features that link A. ramidus to later hominids are decreased canine size and forward placement of the foramen magnum, that is, the hole in the skull where the spinal cord comes out. For people who do not know, Australopithecus ramidus is a different species than Ardipithecus ramidus. Around 3.8 million years ago, A. afarensis appeared with more human-like teeth but retained many ape-like characteristics. Leg and foot bones, as well as fossilized footprints, show that A. afarensis was bipedal. Although this species is generally considered ancestral to humans, the exact relationship is in dispute. Many experts divide later Australopithecines into robust and gracile. A. africanus belongs to this latter group and is hypothesized to be the ancestor of Homo habilis, the earliest known species of the genus Homo. This species appeared 2.1 to 3.3 million years ago. H. habilis lived about 1.4 to 2.4 MYA. H. rudolfensis was a conspecific, living from 1.8 to 1.9 MYA. Neither H. habilis nor H. rudolfensis are likely candidates for ancestors to modern humans. The species most likely to be ancestral to us is H. erectus. It's clear that after 2.3 to 2.4 million years ago, the genus Homo experienced a bigger brain size. H. habilis, or variant, experienced significant brain growth after 2.3 to 2.4 MYA to which the most ancient archaeological sites date. They contain stone artifacts and fragments of animal bones that comprise the oldest evidence for human behavior that is not anatomical. This is the Oldowan Industry. Homo erectus appears in the record from 1.89 million years ago to 143,000 years ago. The skull differs from H. habilis in that it is larger for a larger brain, and H. erectus has a very heavy brow ridge. They were perhaps the first human species to be fully bipedal. The first evidence we can say for certain of human presence outside Africa can be found in the Jordan Valley, dated to about 1.3 to 1.4 million years ago. It is possible, however, that humans emerged from Africa at an earlier date. This is based on discovery of artifacts and a human lower jawbone called the mandible in Dmanisi, Georgia, and dates of 1.6 to 1.8 million years ago of H. erectus sites in Java. Our best data at this time indicates that Europe was colonized 500,000 years ago to 1 million years ago. Some scholars hold that there were two waves of humans coming out of Africa. By 100,000 years ago, Europe was the exclusive domain of anatomically distinct Neanderthals. This has just been a brief overview on the topic. I will be going into more depth in further episodes to come, so watch out for that. Also, if you like this content, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you know when I come out with new content. Remember, you can catch me on Discord and Twitter. Those links will be in the description, as well as the links to my sources. That will be all for today. And remember, folks, question everything and never be afraid. Until next time, bye.